And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. This is your boy Flyland Guy. Welcome back and welcome aboard. Today we're back in the Kodiak in the Caribbean, my favorite place in the world, and we are making our way over to one of my favorite places in the Caribbean, which is Eleuthera, which I've talked about in the past videos. I've been there personally. That's why I kind of have a love for it. But today specifically, we're going to be heading to North Eleuthera, to Rock Sound Airport. Cruising altitude for today is going to be 8,000 feet, and flight time is going to be just over 2 hours. So this is a pretty long flight. Heading over. Not sure what's going on with. Not sure what's going on with On Air right now. Yeah, I just saw the sun just switched in the sky, and I'm not liking where this is right now. This is supposed to be a real-time flight, so yeah, this isn't good. We'll see what happens. Anyway, outside of that, we are, as I said, 2 hours and 6 minutes in the air, and yeah, should be a good flight. Weather-wise, it's clear skies all the way there. Another beautiful day in the Caribbean. So, let's go ahead and let us head to the runway threshold. We've already got clearance from the center. So, let's go. When I come back, we will be waiting to get our departure clearance. All right, folks. So here we are after runway threshold. Now I believe this airport at South Caicos is uncontrolled. That's why we're kind of going about things a little differently. I just contacted center. There's no tower or ground here. So right now we're waiting at the threshold, and we're going to go ahead and just request release from center, and we should be on our way. So let's go ahead and do that now. November 8982, holding for release.
November 8982, released for departure. Clearance void if not off by 1300 Zulu. If not off by 1300 Zulu, contact. No later than 1310 Zulu. Time now 1240 Zulu. Frequency change approved.
Release for departure. Frequency changed approved. November 8982. Alright, let's rock and roll, folks. Now we're gonna have to backtrack on the runway. I'm going to most likely not use up the entire runway. We're not particularly heavy today, so we should be able to get off the ground pretty quickly. Which reminds me, I have to calculate my my weight. Forgot to do that. All right, folks. So we are ready to go. Calculating my speeds. So we have to rotate at 62 knots based on our current weight. Let's go ahead and get our landing lights and strobe lights on. We will go max props, fuel condition lever set to high idle. And just going to check our torque. So based on the temperature, 24 degrees, and pretty much at sea level right now. So we're gonna look at about maybe 1700 RPM. So let's go ahead and set that, and let's get out of here, folks. Okay, torque's a little high. Sorry, NP was a little high. Alright, so I'm trying to push it as much as I can to 1700. It's kind of hard to do with this yoke. Sorry, with this flight stick, I mean. Alright, we'll do around here, should be fine. And brakes off. We did end up coming to the end of the runway as well. Alrighty folks, about to hit our rotate speed now. And let's pull back ever so gently. I always say to myself, if it looks this good in 2020, I can only imagine what 2024 looks like, but...
November 8982, cleared direct MYER. Resumo navigation.
Clear direct MYER, resume navigation, November 8982. Yeah, as I was saying, if it looks this good in 2020, I can only imagine how good it looks in 2024. I have tested out 2024, but it just, I don't know, my computer doesn't run it very well right now, and there's just a lot of issues, which is really unfortunate because I know a lot of people are really looking forward to it, but I don't know, we shall see folks, we shall see. Once I think Sim Update 1 just came out. I need to test it out just to see how well it works. To be perfectly honest, it's also because there's kind of a lot of changes in there as well. Like I gotta get all my controls set up again, make sure add-ons work and all that. I don't know. Kind of tough for me to go through all that. I'm gonna be honest here. So I think we're going to be flying over, pretty sure this is the main, kind of Turks and Caicos mainland. I'm just sort of guessing here. But we're going to be passing through a bunch of islands on the way. So I think what I'll do is I'll try and get just a few shots as we fly over the different islands on the way up. And outside of that, folks, I'll be back when we are starting our descent into Eleuthera. We're looking forward to it, so I'll talk to you guys then. Alright? Just enjoy the views for now. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are about to start our descent. Well, not our descent, we're about to start our final approach. And today we're doing the RNAV Runway 09 approach. We're just going to bring this up right real quick. Okay, so right now we are heading straight for this tip me waypoint, and we're just heading straight in to land on runway 09. These airports are really small, so this is a very simple approach, and we've already gone to approach mode. We just now need to descend and make sure we capture the glide path, and should pretty much be good to go. Alright, so we're just going to get our speed down just a little bit. Airport is straight ahead, and we're going to be heading right to the end of the runway after landing. Come to this airport many times here on this channel. If you guys don't know, Bahamas is one of my favorite places in the Caribbean to come to. So I come here, I've been here fairly often, numerous islands in the Bahamas, and Eleuthera is one of my favorites that I come to pretty often, so welcome home, folks. Alright, we'll go autopilot and yaw damper off now, and yeah, just fly this in by hand. Just gonna follow the glide path and the instruments just to make sure we're going straight. We have a bit of a tailwind here, about 8 knots. So we really need to reduce our speed, just to make sure we're not coming in too hot.
Bahamas 319. Nassau Center, expect radar vectors RNAV Runway 24.
Expect radar vectors RNAV Runway 24. Bahamas 319.
Bahamas,
JetBlue 1266. Contact Miami Center 134.2.
Center on 134.2, JetBlue 1266.
things are really busy.
Nassau Center, Caribbean Airlines 079, flight level 360.
Things are really busy here.
Caribbean Airlines 079, Nassau Center, radar contact.
Alright, so here we go, folks. Just gotta watch out for these trees right here. It's really high. A little left of the runway. Alright, here we go, folks. So that is pretty much it, folks. We had a beautiful flight, nice smooth landing here in Rock Sound, and the Caribbean tour is quickly coming to an end. I think I'm gonna probably do about maybe, I'd say 2 or 3 more flights before we end here and we head to the next location, which I think we're going to probably be doing Thailand. So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, folks. Share this video if you see fit, and I will catch you on the next one. This is your boy Flyland, guys, saying stay safe, but most importantly, stay fly. I'm out. Peace.